It's real.
Oh, live.
Hey, holy shit.
Barstool Sports.
FYI, we haven't said this. They tell us Facebook Live, you got to share. All right. Are you curious to look at your phone right now? Because I was stunned. We told Paul Pabst and those guys are here from Dan Patrick's, and we told them what we were doing off the record. And they were like, no. They said people think it's fake. Like
a lot of people
think
I think a lot of people still think it's fake, especially because our press conference was so official.
Yes.
You know, that was a very official press conference. Greg Olson, top 5 actor in the history of the world.
The guy's got it all.
Guy.
He's
attractive.
It's unbelievable.
Gigantic penis.
Leave some for the rest of us, man.
Everything about him is awesome, and I'm so thankful he did that. Vinatieri as well. But this is just like the perfect fit, and I'm real excited for this. I mean, I turned down a lot of money.
Dude, you know what the perfect fit is?
You're paying money back.
Dude, you know what the perfect fit
You
is?
idiots.
Punching footballs for millions of dollars. That's the perfect fit.
Yeah,
my
I mean, it's pretty
God.
fantastic. I'm excited to try Adderall tomorrow. No, I told you guys that.
You get hand cramps a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen you kind of freaking out all week.
I asked you that in the presser. You didn't answer it. Your former boss versus your new boss both love prescription pills they're not prescribed to.
I need you to understand. That was Jim Irsay is
Love him.
one of my
Love
favorite
him.
humans on earth. I
Love
talked to him on Monday about this.
So you knew.
Yeah, I talked to him for like an hour and 45
Yeah, you had
minutes.
to.
I
Yeah,
had
you
to,
had
because
to.
he like made my family's American dream come true. You know, he's the one that gave me money, gave my parents a business, and for like the first 10 minutes, I knew he thought it was all bullshit. But then for the last hour and 35, he had no idea who you guys were either. Roger Goodell, Jim Irsay had no idea what Barstool was. But he's a big fan now. You got a fan in Jim Irsay.
I don't
You got a fan?
fan in Jim Irsay.
Well,
I
you got it.
do.
Jim Irsay's a fan. Yeah, I love Jim Irsay.
Mr. Crap, that's who I have a fan in.
Dude, so like 6 months ago, somebody put out a tweet that was like, look at McAfee's numbers. He's like legitimately on his way to being possibly the best punter of all time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you just fucking walked away.
Yeah, I was really fucking good, man. I was. But
So here's the
I was
serious
really,
question.
really good.
Do you automatically? We're gonna have to do the combine now that we got Pat. Are you automatically
you know what
thinking
you know?
you're the best athlete now? Because I don't
No,
think
man.
punting makes you.
I think I can.
You did say you dunked at basketball.
Ooh,
I'm a pretty good.
Nice pass,
I got a
though,
great
on
shot. I
Thanksgiving.
mean, I'm a white guy. I've lived in Indiana for a few years. My jumper's pretty okay, you know.
Okay.
I can run pretty fast. I got surgery coming up in like a week and a half.
Here come the excuses. You're gonna fit right in, man.
So, all right. Does that at all have anything to do with retirement?
Yeah, I mean, I've had 3 surgeries on my knees in 4 years, and I'm getting to the point where I'm sick of rehabbing. The doctor told me surgeries are certain in the future. I mean, my knees are just like 90-year-old men knees. Played soccer since I was a kid. I've been heavy, so my knees are fucked. And then I've gotten into stand-up comedy, and once I started talking with you guys, it's just a perfect fit. And I'm real excited about it. Turned down a lot of money. I mean, this is going to be a regrettable decision. This is going to be a regrettable decision. Hindsight, 10 years from now,
when I'm on take over the world.
when I'm 30 for 30 broke, or
But he turned down the money. We're like, let's get to that money, and he's like, oh, I already have that money, but here you go.
We're gonna take over the world.
negotiations were very interesting. But I'm excited to be part of Barstool Sports.
Hell yeah.
And I think if you look around at these beautiful people here, we're about to take over the world. And I'm lucky to be here.
By the way,
I am
I
lucky
need
to be
to
here.
at least mention, Dave, middleman Dan's coaching tree grows stronger. The guy who you hate whenever I make connections with anyone. Pat McAfee and I made a connection about 2 years ago. You sent me a DVD to my house.
Yep.
Started the conversation.
We slid into DMs.
Middleman Dan does okay every now and then.
You introduced me to him?
Are
Yeah.
you serious? Of course.
I don't remember that.
I've
I
been
didn't
talking to him for 2 years.
This is unbelievable.
Same with Chaps, same with PFT.
This is unbelievable. I'm
We're
happy to be a
talking
part of your
those guys
business.
forever.
No, you did. In Chaps, I found on my own.
I was talking to him for a year before.
No, I found Chaps. I thought he was the pot
This is
belly guy.
revisionist history.
PFT for
pork
sure.
chop.
Pork chop. Yeah. We know what we're
Pork chop, he's
talking
on
about.
vacation.
Dan's a networker, man.
Middleman Dan actually
I remember he
networks.
introduced you.
Yeah, I came to Super Bowl, came on the casting couch
me.
because he invited me. You didn't want me
me.
to come, actually. He
Dave
wanted
was-
Blake Bortles, if you do remember.
Dave was going to take all credit for that.
Yeah, but you were waiting for me
Hey,
for like
all I'm
20
saying
minutes
is,
and you were mad.
Middleman Dan helps out the company making some network connections.
I don't remember that. It's a great connection. How many people have tried to talk you out of it?
So I don't know how many people, everybody. Yeah, basically everybody.
Even us.
Yeah, I talked to Big Cat a couple times. He gave me one of those. But everybody's real excited. Everybody that I'm tight with is real excited because this is something I've been wanting to do. And I'm going to leave the NFL at some point. And I don't know if there's ever going to be a better opportunity than this. So I'm real excited for it, man.
You know what we should do now?
It's a
We
huge
gotta
moment for
hold
Barstool.
tryouts at Barstool to replace
Hold on now.
him as
Do
a
you
punter.
think I'm not the best athlete at Barstool?
I
think you are.
I mean, I would.
Huge moment for Barstool because Pat.
I mean, I don't like punting to me
Yeah.
is a hobby, not an athletic skill.
Yeah, I understand
No
my
offense.
position. My position probably.
So Pat, you're gonna do half the time in Indianapolis, half the time in New York.
Yeah, I'll be making trips to New York.
And you're gonna do it all.
Yeah, I haven't-
Podcasts, radio, blogs, everything.
Yeah. We're building a
Videos.
really cool studio right now in Indy too. We'll have
Hell
a
yeah.
basketball court in there and everything. So
Love it.
I'm real excited. When you guys come out to Indy for that's a Big Ten championship game, the combine or whatever.
Sweating your ass off right now too.
Well, I just made a gigantic decision.
Yeah, man.
And
Gigantic mistake.
chuck a couple beers in there.
I believe that.
Prep, just to kind of prep
It's
for
so
this.
weird. He's friends with Bob Kravitz too.
Yeah, I talked to
what?
Kravitz a
Awkward.
couple
Guess
days
what,
ago.
Bobby?
Did you tell him where you were going?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What'd he say?
He told me to tell you to go fuck yourself.
He didn't say that.
No,
There's
he
no
didn't.
way.
He did in jest. He said he understood you completely. He's a big fan of yours now.
Bob Kravitz is a big fan of mine.
Believe it or not, he's a big fan of Barstool. So not really you, but your products.
I find that hard to believe.
By the way,
Yeah.
can we also point out, for anyone who is following you or has been following you for the last month, you went full savage mode on Twitter because you knew you were retiring.
Yeah.
So
This
you
is-
just didn't give
yeah.
a fuck.
You let her rip.
yeah,
You
this
did not give a
conversation
fuck.
happened. This decision happened about a month and a half ago.
Yes.
So for the last month and a half, I've really been excited.
There's been stories like Pat McAfee goes in on this guy. Pat McAfee goes in on the media, and I'm sitting there like,
I was
Pat,
getting
like,
texts.
if you-
I was getting texts from you.
Yeah.
That was like, it's been a lot of fun to just watch you rip
Yeah.
people apart, knowing that you're retired.
You're like, what's Pat up to?
But
What's he doing?
I do think I'm going to have a perspective that you don't get to hear much, right? Because all the ex-athletes go to ESPN, they go to Fox
Right.
Sports, they go to NFL Network. They kind of get bogged down by rules, what you're allowed to say, what
Right.
you're not allowed to say, because they have
Rules are for
contracts with
suckers.
everybody. My first conversation with Dave and Erica was in the New York headquarters, and you two basically told me, "Yeah, man, we want you to say whatever the fuck you want to say,
Whatever
bro."
the fuck you
And
want.
that is,
I actually,
that's really how
I'm
it
going as
goes.
far to say you're the Jackie Robinson of blogging.
Well, I
First
would
athlete to
maybe
come
that's
to quit and go straight
How
to
do you
a
feel
blog.
about that comparison?
We're gonna
Maybe we
have
make it a
blog
t-shirt.
My brain was like slowly digesting that comparison. Like Jackie Robinson.
well, you've been on a run.
Look, Hank's saying wrap up. So we will wrap.
That's it.
By the
You
way,
also have to listen to
the
Hank.
good news is we'll have a lot more Pat McAfee.
Yes,
So,
you get all
Pat
the Pat
McAfee
McAfee.
Thank you so much. I'm lucky to be here. This is going to be a blast. We're going to get drunk together. You're going to hear some good shit.